Hey, on today's how-to, I'm going to be showing you how to install a full turbo back exhaust from Cobb. Already took off the intercooler. If you don't know how to do that, please look in the description. There'll be a link to the video for that. So the first thing you gotta do is take out the heat shield. There's a couple bolts all throughout each side. It does split in half, so once you get the top half off, you'll be able to see the rest of the bolts for the bottom half. So now that we got the heat shield off, we gotta start taking out the bolts. So the best thing to do is keep spraying penetrating oil on it and let it sit for a while. Just be really patient with it. So the top two actually have a bolt and a nut. The rest of them on the sides and stuff is just the nut with a little piece of all thread that's in the turbo itself. The all thread may come out with it, but that's fine. You can keep taking it out and then just get the all thread off the nut later. So luckily enough, we got all the bolts out without any crazy issues. But if you're having problems, just let the penetrator oil sit for a while, like a couple hours. And then worst case scenario, you can just heat them up with a blowtorch, and that'll help, condense the metal in there. And then if not, just cut them off and buy new bolts. So good luck. But now we go to the underside and I'll show you where the downpipe connects to the midpipe. Alright, so this is the section of your downpipe underneath the car. It connects to the midpipe right there by 2 bolts. Don't spend a lot of time on these bolts. If you're having issues with them, just take the bolts out from the turbo and then you can pull the whole exhaust out. You do have an O2 sensor on the other side of this midpipe. I suggest going to AutoZone. They do the free rental program for the O2 sensor kit. You can just buy one if you really want, because I've used mine quite a few times. So it's a good thing to have. So just take these bolts out and then we'll take everything else down once you get it off the hangers. Alright, so now that we got the stock exhaust all the way off, now's a good time to go through and inspect right in here. It's next to your wastegate. There will be a crack in there. Hopefully there shouldn't be, but if you see a crack in there, that just means you're going to have lots of boost issues and stuff. So just take a good look at that, and then I always put some RTV around the outside of the turbo where the downpipe seals up, and then just basically install the downpipe onto there, and then the rest of the exhaust on the way back. So for the downpipe, you got to make sure, if you're putting the heat shield on, to make sure that top bracket's bolted in there, and then the heat shield will just bolt to that with the notch going around the wastegate. So once you get towards the back, just put the hangers on. You got 4 of them total. You got 3 of them back here for the actual muffler. It's easier to put some grease inside the holes and on the piping. It makes it easier to slide in.